You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. The moment I saw her walk onto the court, I knew instantly, this girl wasn't normal. She was special. Those were the exact words from one of the most respected minds in world tennis. And the girl he was talking about, Coco Gauff, long before she became a Grand Slam champion, long before she became the face of American tennis, and long before the world knew her name. Today, we bring you the incredible untold story of the first time a high-profile coach witnessed young Coco Gauff train, and why that single moment changed the way many experts viewed the future of women's tennis. A rising star who shocked tennis before she could drive a car. Coco Gauff's rise in professional tennis already feels like a modern-day sports fairy tale. Just 15 years old, she stepped onto the grass courts of Wimbledon and shocked the world by defeating Venus Williams, a legend, a champion, and one of her own childhood idols. Wasn't just a win. It was a message. A new generation had arrived. Fast forward to 2023, Coco Gauff lifted her first Grand Slam trophy at the US Open, defeating Aryna Sabalenka in a thrilling final and becoming the 19-year-old superstar America had been waiting for. But here's what most people don't know. Years earlier, long before the trophies, long before the press conferences, and long before the packed stadiums, one coach already saw the spark, and he saw it immediately. Nick Saviano, the coach who spotted something extraordinary. Nick Saviano is not just any coach. He is one of the most respected developmental minds in the sport. He has worked with Eugenie Bouchard, Sloane Stephens, and several top-tier talents across generations. But in an interview with Florida Tennis, Saviano revealed something very few had ever heard. Coco Gauff's father, Corey, approached him years before Coco ever played a Grand Slam match. Saviano recalls, "Corey Gauff contacted me about coming out to take a look at his daughter, and I'd heard good things about her. From the very first session, something felt different. The first training session, and the moment that shocked Saviano." Saviano describes what happened next, and the story is goosebump-worthy. He says Corey would bring Coco once a month, quietly, consistently, with a seriousness rare for such a young athlete. And each time, Saviano watched something grow. But then came the moment he said he knew she wasn't like other players. Saviano explained, "I would lavish them with praise about her character and her unbelievable work ethic. And every month, she came back better, like she had absorbed everything instantly." Some players improve. Some players learn. But Coco, she evolved at a speed Saviano says he had rarely seen. By the time 2019 arrived, things escalated. Corey walked into Saviano's office with a simple request: "I'd like to come out more frequently and help oversee what she's doing." For the next 6 to 8 months, Saviano worked closely with Coco as she prepared for what would become her breakthrough moment, Wimbledon 2019. The world didn't know it yet. But Coco Gauff was about to become a global star. Saviano's role, the mentor behind the scenes. Saviano makes one thing clear: Corey was always the primary coach, I was just assisting, but I really enjoyed that. But even as an assistant, he had a front-row seat to the rapid transformation of a teenager into a world-class competitor. Saviano admired her discipline, her maturity, her mental sharpness, her respect for the game, her drive to be great. Most teenagers wrestle with inconsistency. Coco Gauff wrestled with excellence. And excellence was winning. The beginning of a career that continued to grow. After a series of promising but sporadic appearances in 2019 and 2020, Coco Gauff's first complete season came in 2021, and she didn't disappoint. Her 2021 breakthroughs included: first Grand Slam quarterfinal at Roland Garros, first WTA 1000 semifinal in Rome, a doubles final at the US Open with Katie McNally, a strong 36-16 singles record for the season. Each month, she kept building. Each year, she kept rising. Until she finally reached the summit in 2023, her first Grand Slam title. But the foundation of all that success? According to Saviano, it began the day he first watched her train as a young girl in 2017. A coach's words that matter more now than ever. Looking back today, Saviano's early impressions now seem almost prophetic. He said he knew she was special. He said he saw something extraordinary. And he was right. In tennis, very few talents arrive with both the physical and mental makeup to become champions. Coco Gauff had both, long before the spotlight found her. And one coach saw it all coming. Meanwhile, another legend faces a big question. Djokovic's retirement? While Coco Gauff's career is rising toward new heights, another part of the tennis world is buzzing with uncertainty. Boris Becker, former Wimbledon champion and longtime figure in the sport, has shared fresh comments on Novak Djokovic's future. Rumors about Djokovic's possible retirement have been swirling for months. Fans want answers. Experts are speculating. Every match feels like it might be part of his final chapter. But Becker says Djokovic's position has not changed. He still loves tennis. He still feels competitive. He still wants to fight for the biggest trophies. For now, at least, Djokovic is not ready to say goodbye. The tennis world stands at a fascinating crossroads. A legend nearing the end. A rising star stepping into greatness. And the sport shifting into a new era. A story of vision, talent, and destiny. When Nick Saviano first saw Coco Gauff hit tennis balls in 2017, he didn't just see a young girl training. He saw the future. Today, Coco Gauff is no longer a promising teenager. She is a Grand Slam champion, a global icon, and one of the most important athletes of her generation. And if this is only the beginning, her story may one day be remembered the same way we remember the early careers of Serena Williams, Venus Williams, and other greats who shaped the sport. Coco Gauff is not done. She is just getting started. And the world is watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.